we just like fuck this off for a second? We are here to do a blind reaction to our collaboration.
Oh my gosh.
We have a collab with Lucy
From
that
Lash
is
Rescue.
underneath her arm right now. That all day she's been like,
Smuggled that one in.
You should smell it.
Let's just recap the day and what we mean by this has been in Lucy's bag throughout the event, because we've just come from a Noemi training held by Anthea from Bella Beauty.
Yeah.
And it was freaking amazing.
It was amazing.
Very good.
We've had some drinks, we've had some cocktails, especially me.
I saw
One of
Shay.
them.
I literally saw Shay like having like another French martini and then another, and she's like, it's got vanilla in
Let's get
it.
this party going. You're like, we've got to go film a podcast.
And it's usually the other way around. Usually you're the one like, come on, Helena.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, we got to get Lucy to Bella Beauty headquarters so that we can do some work.
We needed it. I think
Yeah.
we needed that liquid confidence.
buzz.
So I did anyway.
So bad. But as Shay was saying, yes, we have been at a training day. It was amazing. It was so nice to know like the knowledge behind a brand.
Yes.
I've never been to something like that.
It was
before.
awesome.
So it was really nice. And then obviously to put faces to businesses.
There was people flying in from WA. Where are you? Like Melbourne?
Vic.
Victoria,
like country,
inland,
the
Yeah.
inland, Sydney, everywhere.
Literally.
it was
Like
awesome.
girls literally getting off planes and coming to the training.
Yeah.
Like have just
Yeah.
landed in
literally
Queensland.
jet setting with their like little suitcase. Like, I've arrived.
Literally, I
know.
think that's amazing though. Like if there was
Amazing.
something like this over in Victoria or something, absolutely I'd be on a flight there.
Yeah.
I wasn't missing it.
No. So
Anthea told me, and I'm like, babysitters.
Yeah.
yes. So, and then obviously, I feel like we've just totally skipped past the fact that we have got Lucy, the owner of Lash Rescue.
Oh my God,
sitting
she's here,
in
back.
between
In the
us.
flesh.
Last time I was on Zoom and we were in like our old studio.
We're in like
Yeah.
near like hot COVID lockdown or something. It was like post COVID lockdown.
Yeah, I think so. And it was like very lagged as well. So we'd like say something and I'd be like, did they hear me?
literally. So yeah, I feel like we have a lot to catch up on.
Yeah.
A lot. It's been like a year since this collaboration
So-
started.
Well, yeah, this is what I mean. Like we have
Long
been
time
in
coming.
the works with the
Long time.
collaboration.
Yeah.
So
Should we just
okay,
do it?
I just want to know, like, should we look at this or should I ask the questions I have first about the collaboration?
No, fuck it. I want to open.
I couldn't agree more.
It's been sitting in your bag all
Okay.
day. We're
All
like,
day.
Okay, I'm excited. Blind reaction memento.
God, that was such woo girl vibes.
Guys, Brow Bestie Bundle.
BFF, brow
is
friends
us.
forever. Hey, brow friends forever.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
get rid of me.
BFF.
Oh, she's here in the flesh. We've got the Rosie and the Luna.
Okay, I'm just gonna put my mic down to smell it because that's all Lucy's been saying to me. All
I know, you're like,
Okay.
stop talking about the smell because I just
Lucy, tell us about the smell while I put mine down too.
All right, so when I sent you guys a list, you were like, I like coconut. All right, is it a pass? You're like, yeah? Yeah, approved. Stamped.
my whole body.
Not like anything I've got. Can we put this on like a hoy?
You be sliding down them stairs, doll.
Oh, feel that formula. Shape.
Oh, she.
Dude, our face.
Can we explain what the smell is?
The
Wow.
scent. Oh my God.
I just smelt my mic instead of my hand.
I know that there's coconut because I chose coconut, didn't I?
I'm getting like pineapple vibes in there too. Sweetness.
We said
Coconut for
sweet.
sure.
There's definitely coconut.
What else?
Give me a smell.
You're like,
I need a refresher.
So what we've got in here is a brow bestie bundle. So obviously brow artists sitting on this couch, we have designed a collab for brow artists and our clients. We have got Rosie, which is the, I'm going to read it off here. Brow Revitalizing serum, which is packed with biotin, extracts, and peptides. She is natural, vegan, and animal cruelty free.
Love that.
She's gorgeous. I will be lathering my brows in this. Helena, tell us what this one is. Tell us what the next one is. Keep with it.
She was sidetracked.
I'm sidetracked.
The smell's distracting.
Oh, okay, so it's an accelerating growth serum, this one that we've got Luna here. And she has got everything from growth components, nourishment, hydration, and obviously we've got the highest standards of ingredients in here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is ours.
Sorry,
This is,
can I just come back to nourishment?
nourishment.
I think it was the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I give up with talking.
So she didn't want to read it. You could tell she didn't want to
Literally,
read
I was
it.
like, bitch, I don't want to read Luna.
Hey, it's fine.
I don't want to do it.
Get Lucy to read Luna.
No, I'm probably just as bad.
Oh, stop.
All I can smell is this serum.
So this will be available for wholesale and also clients to just
Yeah.
snatch off our shelves.
But
So
like, it is a proper bundle, hey. Like
she is
that's-
gorgeous.
Yeah.
But I'm excited for the PR packages that you've been talking about.
Lucy has kept it the biggest secret.
We
ever.
don't know what
No,
they are.
but I actually I'm very proud of myself for actually keeping it. Like I haven't told you yet.
I know.
Because I said to Shay today, do you want me to just show you?
You were trying.
Do you want me to just show you?
"Stop
Because
it."
I got a video from like one of the suppliers of this PR.
Did
I
you
was
say
like, do you want
no
me to just
Shay?
show
I said
you?
no.
And she's like,
Should we
no,
have-
you've gotten this far. But do you want me to show you?
Should we have a peek? We're here.
Yeah.
We're at least together. Go
Yeah,
on.
you don't
We'll
have
have
to
a peek.
Okay, just a
But you
peek.
know what it is because it's like obviously.
All right, fine. I'm so keen. You can look away, Shay, if you want.
No, I'm in. I'm in here.
Okay, okay.
Like-
Stop!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, it comes
my
off.
gosh.
No, it's 3D.
I love that. They are stunning.
I've got tears in my eyes.
I'm so. Oh,
That's
you stop! They are incredible.
That's
This is why I keep
amazing.
saying to you, like, I don't want to toot my own horn, but like,
Guys.
toot.
Toot it the fuck away.
Well, this kind of brings me in to my questions that I have kind of created for our podcast. Is this your first collaborative product with brow artists?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what an honor for Shay and I to be able to say that like this is our first. This is our with a product for people to act like a serum and stuff. This is our first one. It's our second one through the podcast, but to be chosen by you to do this is pretty amazing.
thank you so much.
So thank
No,
you.
thank you
I think
guys.
it was our last Zoom podcast episode we did. We were talking about.
Yeah.
We were like, hey, we could do this and do this.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's freaking
It
come
was
to life.
funny because I was like, I'm going to go through all of our voice notes. Anyway, there was one. It's like, hey guys, I'm just packing orders. I just thought I'd send this. Like, you can say no if you want to.
Oh
But
my!
like,
I was in like the line for a KFC or something.
no, I think that you were sick because you're like, hey.
Oh
it's
no, actually, I
Shay.
think I responded.
Yeah, like Shay's not feeling very alive right now, but yes, we would totally love to do that.
Oh my God, that was
I remember
Over a year
'cause
ago.
You sent voice messages, and then you and I spoke on the phone. And we were like, "Fuck, that's cool as fuck."
Yeah, I was like, let's do it.
What an experience!
Yeah, it's cool.
And we're here. We're here.
And look, like sometimes it's like the blind leading the blind. I didn't know what I was doing,
It
but
is
I've made
amazing.
it up on the way. But we're here, and it's
And
taken a year, but we're here.
The design is beautiful.
It's
So
amazing.
who does your design work?
Callie Edwards. So she's actually in between Dubai and Australia at the moment.
She's incredible.
Incredible.
Because like that's our faces, and this wasn't the color of our actual shirts.
No.
She like DIY'd that.
Yeah. So we've had a few illustrations obviously come through too because the last one was probably like 2 years, not two, like the photo was probably 2 years old. So we had
Yeah.
to change them.
Babies. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, she's done such a great job. And the purple and
The purple
The
and
yellow.
Oh,
signature.
we freaking love it so much.
And I love that like you're branching out to other colours, like especially with Ash Education.
Ash, all about the pastels, and this
We love it.
pastels.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. It
And
just
I've-
slides right in.
And like the brow industry is so like nude.
Neutrals, browns.
Like
for us.
guilty, but
Absolutely guilty, but like not for us. It's
yeah, but I love the color. Like
I
it's
love it.
like breaking
It's fun.
away.
Yep, yep. It does. It breaks up the
Yeah.
tones of everything right now. So if anyone else is like needing a sign to get some more color in their life, this is it.
Do it. Yeah, it adds a little bit of life, and I'm just loving it.
Mm-hmm.
And the purple, especially, like those two colors. Like when one of the girls that did the she was like, I am loving these colorways. Like I'm gonna use these for myself now. So
like you're welcome.
thank the girls.
Speaking of collabs, one of my questions was, I mean, there is like thousands of brow artists out there. So why Shay and I?
I don't know. I just and as we've said before, like I've said to you girls a couple of times, this is the first time I've met you in person.
Yeah.
Insane.
But
Crazy.
I feel like I've known you forever.
BFFs forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something that I look at you both and I just think you're so courageous. Like you are setting the standard for everyone.
We're trying.
And then when people say to me, oh, who's your collaboration with? I'm like the two biggest artists in Australia.
Stop it. Stop tooting our horns.
You stop it right now.
No, but
you.
it stems back when I was doing brows. I feel like you two were the OGs of TikTok brows.
We just started doing it, didn't we?
Just it was kind of like a no-brainer. It was like if you're uploading on that kind of platform, you
yep.
just go on that
Yeah.
platform, and then social media is wild. You cannot control algorithms, but once you start getting noticed on things like that, then
Sky's
the
the
world's
limit.
your oyster. Exactly.
Yeah,
the
100.
world is literally your oyster
100%.
with things like that. And you can be as creative as you want to be. So I think that's where Shay and I both bounce off each other really well, is that we both do have very creative personalities, but different types of creative personalities. So
and then just putting all of us three together into a collab is 10 out of 10.
I mean, look
she's
at
made
this.
for it.
Are you kidding me?
I love it.
Are you kidding me?
I love it
That
so
is
much.
precious cargo. That's come from
Yeah,
Victoria, in my bag.
Yeah.
Put it in
You
a
are holding on
plastic.
to that.
And then I'm
Life.
thinking, oh my God, I hope that the oil doesn't spill through my bag and go over my outfit for the week.
Can you imagine? How good is that Savo skirt? So what is the plan? So with obviously we've kind of got everything ready to drop, but when do you plan, when is it ready to go?
Well, when I get home on Monday, I'm going to go through the PR list that you have given me.
Yeah.
I will create all of the boxes we've got obviously our personalised thank you cards as well, which has an illustration of all three of us.
Cool.
And then I'll pop in obviously the box and
Wait, was that a surprise? Did we bleep those out?
Yeah, beep it out.
Bleep and bleep.
Yeah.
and and then I'll send them off to everyone. I kind of maybe want to prompt all the girls that we're sending to, I don't know, to say that they can post about it, but then not I want it to still kind of be a bit of a secret for us to
Hushy, hushy.
Yeah.
I've got this package but not actually post what it is.
Okay, maybe an unboxing video, but not showing what's in the
Yeah,
unboxing.
a first reaction kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
Without showing
We
the
can ask
product.
that.
Yeah,
Because I feel
definitely.
if this is our product, we want to be able to be
This
Yeah.
is
this
it.
is ours. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Love.
Okay.
Okay.
So soon. Sometime soon.
And where is this product going to be purchased from? Is it going to be available
Available.
from?
Well, it'll be available from
Lash Rescue.
obviously Lash Rescue,
Yep.
and I'm sure that Anthea and Joe will
From
Yeah.
Bella
have
Beauty.
it here too. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bella Beauty, and
Yep.
obviously you guys
In our
will have
salons.
it.
Oh, I have already
our
said
phone.
shit. I know exactly where I'm putting it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want
Everything else is off
I
the
literally,
shelf.
I can just see
Literally.
myself stripping everything away and just
Yeah.
lining them up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh,
stunning.
and
I'm
people
excited.
walking have you seen me on the
yeah.
wall?
Literally.
And I'll just be dripping oil on them, smell it,
You're
smell it, take
you
it.
want that? Yeah.
Close your eyes and
like
mist
that?
it over their face.
But tell us about Lash Rescue. What's
Give us an
next for
update,
Lash
yeah.
Rescue? We were just talking about warehouses and stuff. And
Yeah, so Shay asked me, where are you working from? And I'm actually taking over my parents' shed.
Perfect.
They have a huge shed.
Thanks, Mummy and Daddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
They're not very happy about it. But anyway, so we're building a house and we will try and relocate everything there.
Yeah.
But hopefully
gonna
we're
be able
not
to
there
see
for
it?
long. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
You're going to come stay with me in the sticks?
Hey, we'll come to the sticks. Whoop, whoop.
I'll
I
go
just
there.
want to know what Lash Rescue looks like.
Yeah.
We say this so often. We always want to know who's behind the business and
Yeah.
the brand. And even Bella Beauty, they've just expanded to another warehouse. And I'm
I know,
show
amazing.
everyone. Show
Yeah.
everyone because people love to see it. I
I
want to
know.
know how stocked I just want to see all your stock lined up.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
picking stuff for a day.
Yeah.
How many orders of wholesale do you get a week?
At the moment, our wholesale is probably 70 to 80% of our orders. So
So is it just big bundles getting shipped out?
Yeah.
Insane.
So at the moment, what I'm kind of thinking is, do we kind of go down the road of taking retail off completely.
Oh,
And
just
just being a wholesale that you
Yep.
can only buy it from me or
Your
obviously
stockist.
Bella Beauty or just from your stockist.
Yeah.
I know that Eyenvy went down that a lot as well, and it really worked being a salon only.
Can we talk about Eyenvy for a second?
Yeah, why
Because
not?
where have they gone? They've
I don't know.
sent it. I think there was an ingredient that wasn't approved in Australia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canada,
Yeah.
and now they're just
Anyone that says anything like that, I'm like, oh, well,
Ghost
anyways,
town.
I have Lash Rescue here.
Yeah, and I think it's a real Eyenvy was an amazing product.
Yeah.
And
Dominating.
it makes me really sad because I know that the hard work and dedication that goes into making a product like that and being so loved by everyone that it is a kick in the guts. And it's like, it's really devastating for them. But I know that they'll bounce back and they'll create something else that is able to come back.
In the meantime, though, like I don't know about you, Helena, but I have clients coming and be like, "Well, I can't get Eyenvy. Like,
What do
can
I
get?"
use?
Yeah.
And literally, that is where Lash Rescue is just like slotting right in. Like you're making yourself such a huge competitor in the serum world.
Yeah.
And Lash and Brows, which is freaking incredible.
Yeah.
It's like it's competitive out there.
Yeah. Let's not beat around the bush. I'm in a very saturated market.
Yep.
Every day I'm seeing another serum
serum
pop up
come
on the feed, and I'm like, yeah, there's another one. But anyway, I think sometimes
You just got to stay in your
you
own
gel
lane,
with some people and you don't, and I try not to look at what other people are doing because I don't want to.
I don't follow anyone, so I can't see.
No,
Really
and I don't
shy.
want to say it, but sometimes it's hard to escape it because it's sponsored fucking posts.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
want to see this. Like, but anyway, I think
That
you
is-
just got to
it's
try
a
and
thing
stay in
though.
your own lane
Yeah.
and try and think outside the box. And I think thinking outside the box is doing stuff like this.
Yes.
Like, I haven't seen any other serum doing a collaboration with
An actual
brow artists.
So I mean, you see them doing it with influencers, but you don't see them doing it with
Industry.
you guys
actual
are influencers.
industry.
Don't cut yourself short.
No, God no, God
We
no.
just do eyebrows.
Who's Helena de Winter? Honestly,
Browfluencers.
Browfluence. Browfluence. I like
good
that.
name.
Ooh, that'll be in her bio
Trademark.
next week.
But it's true though. Like whenever I see like a serum being used a lot on my Instagram, it is with an influencer.
Yeah.
And half of them have eyelash extensions. Anyway, so
Yeah.
it's like it's almost when you see like an eyebrow pencil that has been made by a brow artist for brow artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, that woman would know exactly
like
what
that
we
one.
need in the
Yeah.
industry
Yep.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me to see that we have done this, I'm so proud of it. And I'm so glad that we can actually
babies.
hold it.
I know when we were there today, I was like, I've got the goodies in my
I
bag.
know Lucy was
And
sitting
you're like,
next to
It's right there. And I'm like, it's in my bag. It's there, right there. And you're like, right there.
yeah.
But I
You
think
know
that's like also what maybe, well, it does. It separates Lash Rescue from other serums because I am part of this brow
Yeah.
community and I've been in the lash and the brow industry for like over 10 years now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think that I've got the trust of salons and
Yeah.
that's one of
You
our big
understand.
advantages. So I think going down that wholesale range of just solely wholesale is probably a great idea for us.
Is that a scary move?
It is because I think like retail is obviously basically double
Yeah.
the profit.
True.
But I don't know. I just
What- yeah,
I
what-
like
yeah.
the loyalty to the
Yeah.
wholesalers, and I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I haven't been having sales. I haven't had any discount codes. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yep. Yep.
So fair.
Go straight to the wholesaler.
and I also
Wow.
feel like I don't want to undercut my stockists. Like they're paying good money to sell my products, and then what stops a consumer from saying like, "Oh, I could buy it at your salon," but
Yeah.
online it's cheaper. Like I don't
So
want to do that,
true.
and I want to
Yeah.
have that loyalty with my stockists that they're not going to undercut me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't even think of it being in that world. Like,
It's a
Yeah.
whole other world
Yeah.
though, like products, wholesales.
Yeah.
It is a whole other world. And knowing exactly kind of being involved in this process and seeing that it literally took us a year to just even get this here.
yeah, it's not
Is-
nothing's quick.
No, and it's crazy.
when you would send, you'd be like, "It's coming," but there's giant like boxes arriving. Like, it is crazy how much actually gets sent to you
In bulk.
All like just all the processes. You'd be like, "Okay, this is coming today," or "This one's getting shipped," and I was like.
Yeah.
I had no idea about any of this. I just thought,
Yeah.
"Oh, just come pretty," and like, "Yay!"
Yeah.
No,
And then
and
you're
it's-
like, "I'm doing quality control," and I was like, do we need to come to quality? Like,
No.
what does that even look like? It's
So
wild.
our boxes, so this was like 400 and something kilos of just the box and the brow serum.
How much does that cost to ship from where it's coming for just the quantity and the kilos of that?
You don't want to know.
Let's take a moment to discuss one of our beautiful sponsors, Bella Beauty Professional. Bella Beauty is an Australian one-stop shop for all your brow and lash needs. Bella Beauty ships worldwide and their turnaround is incredibly fast. Now, you guys know Bella Beauty has been with us since the very beginning, so are you ready? You have your products lined up, you're in your checkout carts, and you need to enter in the details, capital BFNS4 in all capitals, and this will get you a cheeky discount code off all products. Thank you, Bella Beauty, for sponsoring our podcast once again. And if you wanted a little reminder, BFNS4 for a discount code when you check out.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll just stick to doing brows.
Hey, you know what? I'm just gonna go back and wax some brows. Oh my lordy!
So like,
What'd you say? I hope you like that caravan and car.
Tax right off. That is insane.
business expense.
Holy
Anyway, so
Anywho.
obviously we have the that comes
Yes.
with it as well. So that was also another expense, and then plus the shipping, because they're all custom. You can't just like the lead times are like anywhere from like 8 weeks to 16 weeks.
And
like
do
what?
they stay in between that, or does it get pushed out 9 times out of 10?
Our serums are usually pretty quick. Like sometimes they will take, like the quickest it has probably been since I placed an order is probably like 60 days. So it does take a long time. So there's been times that I actually have run into this issue before when I was in hospital with Huddy. Mum was like, yeah, you've got one box left of like 500. And then she's like,
scary.
hey, I can't find that box. And I had no serums to send. So, and they were still probably like 3 weeks away. So it gets really hard. You have to be really organized.
Yeah.
Be really like in advance.
Yeah, you have to be on top of
Protect it.
things.
But it
like,
would also be scary, like knowing that, okay, I need to go and place that order of what's the highest quantity that you order at a time?
I'm ordering at about, we're selling anywhere from like, I reckon it's about 1,000 a week sometimes. So it's anywhere between like 500 to 1,000.
Okay.
So a lot of it is obviously wholesale, and that's why the stock's going way quicker than we ever anticipated. And Eyenvy stopped, so
yours just went up.
And she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally you'd have to stay on top. So are we talking like 10,000 serums?
Yeah, so in my warehouse at the moment, we've got a shipment of 5,000 coming like next week.
I can't even comprehend what 5,000 serums looks like.
It's
on a
about
shelf.
like, it doesn't look that like it's that much. It would probably come in about 15 boxes. So it's not too bad.
It's a lot of
For
unpacking.
you, like, that's not much. We're like, holy moly.
But like my mum and dad don't like it when it like rocks up at the door and they're like,
the
there's
big
more
truck
stock.
arrives.
Like I remember we got like all of this stock and mum like looked at me and she said, how are you going to sell this? Like there's so much stock. 3 weeks later, she's like, you've got one box left. I'm like, I told you.
So, okay, does mum help quite a bit? Like,
Yeah.
do you have other workers?
No,
Or is
not
it
at
you and
at
mum
the
right
moment.
now?
It's just me.
Wow.
But I have a lot of help.
Okay, chucking 2 babies in there, building
yeah.
a house.
Yeah.
You're doing it all.
Yeah.
That's
so
insane.
my mum is like, she likes to be called the 2IC.
She likes
I feel
that
like you should give her that role.
Anyway, this is like, I've got her some scrubs. So I used to wear scrubs for like when I did brows and I had some extra ones. So I've given her some like bright pink
Here you
scrubs.
go, Mum.
And I've also ordered her a name tag just to make her feel special. But
I
my
love
sister-in-law, like she helps a lot. Like we've both got babies very similar age. So we've both got a lot of time sometimes. So she actually sat on the floor with me and did all of our packing the other
I
day.
saw that
Yes, thank
Snapchat.
you.
Yeah.
And she actually like, she really enjoys doing it. Like she would text me and be like, do you want more boxes done today? Because I'll go and do it. Like it's like therapy for her just to like
bless.
sit there and do
Love
it.
that,
So
though.
I've got the help. But yeah, my mum did an amazing job while I was in hospital with Huddy.
Can we ask about Huddy and how he's going and tell everyone you got a new bub now? Last time I spoke,
literally.
I was like freshly pregnant.
fresh.
I'm pretty sure like
Tell
you were the
us
first
about your
people that I
journey.
told that I was pregnant.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I am 18 weeks pregnant.
Congratulations. That's so exciting.
It's funny because we haven't actually announced it to anyone, so you guys should feel really privileged that this is the announcement.
Congratulations.
I was going to say, I haven't seen anything on Instagram with Lash Rescue yet.
I thought I missed it. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Congratulations.
Thank you. We're very excited, a bit nervous.
So he is 6 months this month. So on the 21st, he'll be 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was born.
He was a freshie, wasn't he? He came a bit early.
So I moved to Melbourne when I was like 28 weeks. So Melbourne.
Is that because you needed to be there closer to a hospital?
Yeah, so my hospital was in Heidelberg. So they wouldn't be able to do me anyway because I'm high risk. Do me. Sorry.
You already got done, girl. That's
No shit. That's why we're in this predicament.
Thanks, Ricky.
Anyway. No more babies. That's what he thinks. So yeah, they wanted me to move to Melbourne because one, I've got type 1 diabetes, so I'm already high risk. And I also had severe preeclampsia. So basically that's
scary.
like, it's like a whole lot of shit, but they were waiting for it to kind of get worse, but they wanted me next to the hospital because
Are you just sitting and waiting for it to get worse?
yeah. So I moved to Melbourne at like 28 weeks and they said to me like, we don't think you'll make it past Christmas. Which he would have been like, they didn't think I'd make it past 30 weeks.
Okay.
And they said if I made it to Christmas, then I would have been lucky. So I made it to 4 days before Christmas.
Wow. And how many weeks were you?
34 weeks.
34 weeks. Wow.
Yeah. So I went in for an emergency C-section. So I had called Ricky at 7:30 at night.
Was he hours away?
He was 4 hours away.
Like, get your butt here.
And my mum was in Melbourne with me. So we had no one to look after the kids. Like rang my sister and I'm like, I have to have an emergency C-section. Like, can you have Lottie? And she's like, I'm in Painesville, which is like 40 minutes away. I was like, shit. So we dropped her off at, and it was like 7:30. It's way past bedtime. Yeah. So he came down and he got down here at like maybe midnight. And then I went in for surgery at like 6 o'clock in the morning. They were like, we want to hold off.
Yeah.
So yeah.
How was that experience?
I can talk about it now without getting like upset, but
If you don't want to, we can.
oh no, I'm fine. I had a lot of birth trauma, obviously, because when Hudson was born, he wasn't breathing.
Okay.
Yeah, so he came out, and like a lot of mothers, when they hear this, they'll definitely resonate that when you give birth, when the baby comes out, all you are waiting for is the cry. And it's like that time between when the baby's born and they're like, it's a boy, to when they're crying feels like a fucking
hours.
eternity.
Yeah.
And obviously I'm sitting there with my arms out shaking because morphine, I mean like general anesthetic makes you shake like fuck.
Yeah.
And Ricky was green. Like I looked at him like, are you all right? And he's like,
Oh, he's trying to be strong.
yeah. And they kept, all I could hear them was going, come on, Hudson, come on. Because he like obviously wasn't doing anything. So that was like pretty hectic. So they took him straight over to the table and
so you hadn't even held him or
not
anything
at this point.
Wow.
So because I was in a C-section, they actually have a camera over like where they assess him. And you can see it on a TV. So I was just like watching it, and Ricky had gone over to him, but he still hadn't really cried, and there was visibly something wrong with him. Like obviously when a baby isn't fully developed, their lungs are basically, I think the last one, like the last thing to be matured. So I didn't have any steroids this time to help that along. So when he did come out, he needed to be basically resuscitated. So
Oh my God.
was he
Was he
a
tiny?
different colour?
no, he wasn't. He was fat.
He was a chunky boy.
Chunky boy.
So he was 3.31 at
Whoa.
yeah. So if he had have gone full term, he would have been like 7 kilos.
Big boy.
Jesus.
He came out the sunroof. Thank the Lord.
Thank God. He's a sunroof baby.
Sunroof baby. It's no damage to him. So yeah, then they took him basically straight away, and he went to NICU.
Oh, wow.
And he was basically ventilated straight away. So
you didn't get to hold him?
I held him for maybe like 10 seconds, and straight away I was like, there's something wrong. Like he was blue, like he was full blue. And I was like, I just couldn't do it. And like, I know when a baby's born, you're like, all you want to do is hold them, but I knew that there was something wrong. Yeah. So they took him straight away, and we always knew that this was going to happen at 34 weeks. Like they're always going to need that little bit of help. But it was a lot worse than we thought it was going to be. So he got taken down to NICU and was ventilated, which is, in other terms, put into an induced coma, because he couldn't breathe on his own. So
poor little man.
he had a condition called a pneumothorax. So it's, in like simple terms, it means that he had air outside of his lungs.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and he also had like a collapsed lung. So if you looked at him, half of his body was like sunken in.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Like
Oh my
half
God,
of
and
his,
so tiny.
yeah. So he also had like a tube that was directly into his skin and into his lungs, and it was draining the leftover air that was on the outside out.
Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do
So
they have to have surgery to put that in, or they just in it goes?
no, they have to use like obviously an X-ray machine and stuff like that. But I do remember going down there after I was able to stand, and we went down there, and that's when they were they were incubating him or intubating. I'm not
Because
sure.
you've just been cut. Like, you can't just get up and start walking around.
Yeah. So Ricky put me in a wheelchair, and we went down there, and like as we got down there, it was probably the like worst timing of all to go down there, that there was like 15 doctors around him. The alarms are going off. Like, it was like a car crash. Like, it's like I couldn't not look, but I didn't want to look. And I was like frozen in time, and Ricky was like, we need to leave. And I was just like, I can't leave him, but I can't be here at the same time. So he spent 6 weeks total in NICU.
Did you leave at all? Like, did you go home 4 hours away?
No, I did. So I spent Christmas in NICU, I know, by myself.
Did
so
Lottie come?
No, well, Lottie wasn't allowed to come into the hospital. So it was only Ricky and I that were allowed to in the hospital for that whole 6 weeks.
Holy shit.
Oh my God, so no family, not even your mum.
No.
Wow.
Which was like obviously very hard, because my mum's my best friend, and I'm like, I need my mum.
I need mommy.
But then at like week 2, we got transferred to a hospital that was like 2 hours from home rather than 4. So there was like there was one night I was just like, I need to go home, and I need to be with my baby.
Yeah.
And then I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning and went back. So I actually stayed in it was called the Centenary House, which is like a cheaper accommodation for parents and patients that have to stay away from home. And it was like just like an old room with a single bed. And I know.
Just waiting for your baby boy to like come home with you.
Well, I think the hardest thing every day was leaving the hospital and leaving your baby there, and seeing other people that had a fresh baby and could go home and like experience that newborn bubble, because that newborn bubble is like so important, but like it kind of got ripped away. But you know,
is he doing good now?
Like, he's so good. He's so chilled.
Yeah.
Like,
he's a little chunky boy.
Yeah, he's a little fat boy.
Yeah,
he's a little fat boy. And my kids are like total opposite. Like, Lottie came out and it looked like I'd given birth to Ricky. like it was a little bit freaky. Like, anyway, and he like came out, and he's like definitely my side of the family, but like a little bit of Lottie mixed in there. But I think he's got like second child syndrome. Like, he has to be a bit chill.
Yeah.
However, he is my precious child. So like, he's definitely going to be a mama's boy.
What about like health-wise and stuff now? Is he like completely normal? Like, is his lungs okay?
His lungs are fine. He's got pulmonary hypertension, so he's got a little bit of an enlarged heart. That's also to do with the fact that I'm a type 1 diabetic.
Yeah.
And that he was preemie.
Yeah.
But I think the hardest thing was having him, and then feeling like it was my fault that he had these issues. But like, it's totally not.
Crazy.
But yeah.
Like, experience.
Yeah.
Tia, smell it.
Tia, smell it.
Smell it.
Oh yeah. I know. How good are they?
We're like,
What's the verdict?
she's.
How cute is it?
I love that smell.
Wait till you show Tia the PR because Tia will simply
Tia the PR.
die.
That sounds so funny.
It's so good to know that Hudson is okay.
Yeah.
What a story, though. What a story.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one day you can't wait to tell him about what a strong little man he was at such a young age.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, during that time, like the business still ran.
Yeah. Go, Mum.
That's insane.
Go, Rosie.
Go, Rosie.
That is insane.
And
She's
some
amazing.
days she'd ring me and she'd be like, I need a FaceTime you. I can't work the fucking printer out. And then at one stage she's like, no, I'm just printing it out on A4 paper and sticky taping it on the box. I'm like, no, Mum, don't do that, please.
Mum, you're representing Lash Rescue. Please don't do that.
Yeah,
Bless
but
her
she
cotton
did
socks.
an amazing job, obviously, with Black Friday.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she did Black Friday by herself.
And she did Christmas on her own too.
Wow. I hope she got a pay rise.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Sorry,
Did she
Mum.
get a Range Rover too? Oh, that is wow. We need Rosie sounds like an older version of Tia because everyone
Tia
needs a
works
Tia.
so hard.
Tia
No,
is,
my mum like does everything for everyone. Like she,
That's Tia.
yeah,
Tia's like
Tia does everything.
yeah. My mum's amazing.
bless her.
Thank you, Rosie.
Thank you, Rosie.
Oh.
But Rosie, just so you know, we are going to sell out of these bundles. So
No, do you know it's funny because
She's probably like,
obviously
who the fuck
everything,
are
all
these
of the
girls?
boxes were starting to pile up, and she's like, how long are these going to stay? I said, Mum, they're going to sell really quickly, so they're not going to be there for long. So don't even worry about it. They'll
You're
be
like,
gone before they're
Rosie,
here. So
don't even talk to me
they're
about
going
it.
to sell out.
That's amazing.
I can't get over, the shipping price. I've never heard that side of it. Tia's, we don't know the warehouse
We
life.
don't, and you know what? Like it's
Isn't
something,
it fucked?
It's something that we are obviously going to go into eventually with Ash,
Yeah.
but it's not something that we're looking at anytime soon. But just to hear the quantities and like obviously we understand that like who you guys buy from, they expect quantities as well. Like you can't buy just 10.
Yeah.
So knowing that that's like something
Imagine.
that it's just wild just to hear
Yeah.
the fucking shipping on it.
That is what you guys need. You know when people are like what I made in a day, or people like tell their like what they're making. You guys need to like from Bella Beauty and Lash Rescue
Like,
side of it.
what
we spent in a day just getting stock in or something.
Yeah.
Because you would have no freaking idea. That not a clue. I'm gobsmacked at how much that cost.
Yeah.
Gobsmacked.
It was funny because my accountant, like, obviously was talking about my taxes, and I was like going through, and I'm like, oh, she's put through the PR stuff as like personal expenses. And I was like, no, I had spent $700 on cookies for the business.
Put that on the
business
card.
Like, that's not
I
mine.
didn't spend that on personal.
You're
Oh,
like,
it's
I
just
wouldn't.
coming to
I mean, I
tax
probably
time.
eat that much, but I'm not going to eat that much.
They're yum, but like $700. Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting! I'm just excited for the. I want.
It's
I just
finally
want.
here.
Have one for Keegan. Is there enough for Keegan?
Yeah, I got. I know. I was like, can I get some
Boyfriends?
khaki colored one? Yeah.
Love that.
So I did order extra because obviously I'm sending the girls at
oh my god,
the
that is
fam at Bella Beauty,
Mm-hmm.
and I had to include the kids too.
Of course, of
I
course.
love that. I love that.
Well, should we wrap it up?
We
Do you
can
have
wrap
any
this
questions for us or anything? Like, I feel like when we've done this, we just jump on and just like at you
I don't think
because you're in
so.
the middle of us and we just attack you with questions. But do you have any like thing for us or?
No, I don't think so.
Can we tell everyone what we're doing tomorrow? Because we're all freaking excited as hell.
Yes.
Should we tell everyone why Lucy's actually here?
Oh yeah, no, I'll just phone up for this.
Yeah, she's actually just flown in for the podcast. She's going back to the sticks tonight.
Yeah, back to the sticks
It feels
to
like
make
it.
a fire.
No, we
Rest the
have
marshes.
actually got a very exciting event that I'm sure everyone is going to see on social media tomorrow.
We are
So excited.
Go on, Lucy, take it away.
Oh, me?
Yeah, go ahead.
We've got Bella Beauty's third birthday. Is it
Woo!
3?
Yeah,
third
birthday.
birthday. So
And what are we doing?
we're going on a yacht.
Your
We-
party with no shoes. I'm
No
actually
shoes, no
vibing it.
shoes. So I need to
love
go
it.
get a petty. My
Already got
toenails
one.
look like I've got French tips.
Already
They're
got
that grown out.
Yeah, it
Pays
was
tonight.
so funny. So yeah, we're going on a yacht tomorrow with Bella Beauty's third
Yeah.
birthday. To
I'm so excited.
Color
celebrate.
coordinated, by the way.
Let your hair down, have a drink.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or 10.
Saturday
And
vibes.
they did such a good job today that they've really set the standard for tomorrow, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you it's going to be amazing.
Yes, I know it will be.
Oh, okay. We'll watch the gram. Well,
Yeah, everyone.
This
I
will
mean,
come
you
out
will
ages
see
ago.
it.
Hopefully,
Yeah,
we're on
but
the
stay
gram.
tuned.
Yeah,
Very
everyone will see
exciting
it.
To
But thank you for just even making time in your busy schedule while you're down here.
absolutely,
Always.
we appreciate it so
Oh,
much.
thanks
It's so
for
nice
having
to meet
me.
you. Thanks for hanging out for us.
Just chip it
Hey,
to me.
Invisalign.
Not the Invisalign. Don't look too close.
Bye, guys.
Do you want to read the blurb?
The blurb.
Do you want to read the blurb?
Oh, the thing inside? No, I'm dyslexic. I don't want to.
Pass it here.
See you later.
Pass it here. Hang on.
Get your own.
This is mine.
Tia took mine.
It's mine.
She's putting it in her bag.
Which blurb do you want me to read?
No, I'm just joking. I'm like, she didn't want to read it.
They're actually just taking the piss out of me again.
I was
What's
like, I
fucking
can read
new?
the ingredients list.
Nourishing, no.
Okay.
Should we wrap it up?
Bye now.
There.
Say bye, Lucy.
Bye, Lucy.
Thanks
bye.
for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
See ya. If you are looking to stock your salon with some amazing and well-respected lash and brow products, you need to look no further than Lash Rescue. Since 2020, Lash Rescue has been saving lashes and brows with their signature serums, oils, and mascaras that are stocked worldwide and available for wholesale. These products are stocked in both Helena and I's salons, and they are an absolute game changer. The results and feedback that we have in regards to these products are just unbelievable. They are safe for the eyes and lashes. You get amazing results without any irritations, and their packaging is absolutely to die for. Whether you like to buy in bulk or you just like to grab 10 at a time, wholesaling is a great option if you are wanting to be stocking beautiful products that you can place in your salon. We would like to thank Lash Rescue for joining us for another season of the podcast. They can be found over at Bella Beauty, or head to their website, Lash Rescue, and you can find all the details on becoming a stockist.